episode 7. In this one, I edited it a bit, but that added an extra fucking hour to it, so I don't know how much I'll edit the next time. Here, I try to check out what the fuck this is. I don't remember seeing it before, but then again, I don't think I took this perk the last time. But yeah, being able to turn all those alcohols I don't normally use into chems is pretty nice. Can finally make some rushing water. Good for a melee build, since 50% attack speed with a big fuck-off hammer. I don't think it's addictive. I'll double check on that. I'm so close to making gecko kebabs or whatever they are. Ooh, no addiction. So yeah, rushing water's pretty dope. The weather's still being shitty, changing from extremely warm, well, not extremely at this point, but like warm and then cold. Extremely warm is above 100 during the summer. But yeah, I made that. I don't know if it went anywhere. I don't know what it did, because there was no pop-up in the left corner. So I just reload, since couldn't really see what it did. Can't imagine all it does is give you 25% damage, since Psycho, I believe, already does that. I know there's mods that you can, like, have
Hey, Six, you ever been to Denver?
set outfits.
Strange place. Everyone lives in the sky. This one time, we
So
get
you
really
can
drunk
hotkey
and one
them,
night fell off.
change between them.
Then you get eaten by dogs. I like dogs. It's a pretty fun place.
Yep, that goes fucking flying again. I think I saw it off in, like, the background. But yeah. I don't think it's happened to, like, any humanoid enemies yet, which is, like, the thing I'm worried about, since they're the ones with the good loot. Although these scorpions have ingredients for, I think, some of the poisons, which would be useful if I used the throwables again, but I'm gonna start using guns more. I like the big hammer, but at the same time, I could just go with the katana eventually. And go the Stinging Cazador route, which gives bonuses for no or light armor and one-handed weapons, and it causes bleeding with those one-handed weapons. Which is a nice effect that adds to the DPS, because it's over 6 seconds, I believe. So I could slash, block, wait them out, or just, slash again. It reminds me of the Skyrim Inordinator, how daggers, their special stuff in the perk tree, causes bleeding. And so what you try to do is you try to just get as many hits in as possible to cause a lot of overtime damage. Now this, I pick up the crumpled map, I don't see where it goes. I don't know if you'd be able to see it, because there's no pop-up, and then... Yeah, I also pick up the lever-action shotgun, which is nice. Normally I have to go up to the durable Dan's thing.
Andy? It's Fresca Coy.
Hello, Fresca. To what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm pitching a new movie soon, and I'd like to say a tentative interest from possible cast.
And why grace me with this wonderful news?
It's been a while, so I want to come back with something surefire. I'm thinking a sequel to Vault Boy's Day Off. I know, call me a whore.
Don't tempt me, darling.
Am I missing something?
You're asking me to appear in a rehash of the movie that was... Missing something?
Don't be such a drama queen. You want a pervy. Your paycheck was bigger than your last 5 movies combined.
You're right. My films are a footnote at best. I should be grateful to gather your manner.
So you had a slow spell. You're back.
And I have no intention of suffering another. That movie was my 19th hole. Mind, I have nothing but affection for Don. He's a wonderful man, and I enjoyed every minute we worked together. But you see, Mr. Testosterone did his first and only same-sex scene, and his popularity soared. A few of his fans were disgusted, and a few admired his open-mindedness, but most of them simply found it hilarious. My fans were universally deeply offended. They thought you played a tragic scene for laughs.
Andy, I swear to you, if people laughed at that scene, I failed as a director.
Quod erat demonstrandum.
God damn, look at that
Please,
snake.
Andy. I can
You're
barely
big
keep
and
up
ain't
with
you, fella?
sarcasm.
Stop.
Latin is wasted on me.
Sexiest
Then
of
let
me.
me spell it out real slow. American style. You send me a script in which Dom makes a pass at me, and I think he's a woman, and spunk in his mouth, and when I find out he's a man, I'm appalled and strut away without script which prompts his fans to send him. My fans think it's funny. You send me that script, and I'll consider it.
That was pretty good. How long have you been rehearsing it?
Bitch.
Only when I need to be. I'll send you a script, but Dom's not in the scene. I thought giving Farisa Chambo a ride might score you another pervy, if you can handle him.
You fucking bitch.
Now that one is spot on, old boy. Seriously, I'll send you a script. It's pretty rough, but you'll get the idea. And I give you my solemn word that I will not make you look like a hag this time. Gorgeous as you want. Do your hips still fit in that red dress?
I hope you swallow a bottle of happy pills and choke.
I love you too, Andy. I'll talk to you soon.
Cheers.
I'm not great at, like, getting if people are being serious or not sometimes, so I can't tell if that was playful, because I don't call my friends bitch like that, unless they're being a dumb bitch. Although normally I would just call them a dumb motherfucker. The fact that she says cheers at the end, I don't... And here, I get my first 45. I'm gonna try to not end up just using a light shining in darkness, but it's so tempting. I'm gonna look around the modded weapons. The PKM might have enough damage that it justifies using an automatic. Because, yeah, it's an issue with how DT works, in that, like I said, I'm pretty sure how it works is, if something does like 20, like I have 14 DT right now, if something does 20 damage, 14 of it is affected by the DT, which I believe reduces it by 85%. and then the rest of the damage still carries through. So 85% of 14 is, let's say 2.5 or something. I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna do some quick maths. That's not how math works. Okay, 2.1. So, roughly 8 damage would slip through and hit me, out of the 20. So if you're dealing, say... I think the 9mm automatic does like 8 damage, and then the semi-auto does like 10 or so. So it's all a matter of...
Fresca? This is Jeremy Peterman. I don't know if you remember me, but we met...
Of course I remember you, Jeremy. Congratulations on the nomination.
Thanks. I heard you were in town. They say you're thinking about getting back into the biz.
I'm here to cheer for Bruni. But yeah, I'm putting some feelers out.
Look, it's not my place, but you should go mainstream. 19th Hole is like my favorite movie ever. But the future of porn is, well, it's what I do. No scripts, no sets, just real people getting the shit fucked out of them.
It's hot. I'm a fan, but I think there's room for both. Would you have liked 19th Hole as much without the... Done it with one of the majors, there wouldn't be any.
Sure. Jump cut from Lita kneeling to Tom pushing the elevator button, and I'd read between the lines. Fuck, I'm an asshole. I'm giving Fresca coy directing advice. Sorry. Anyway, that's not why I called. I was hoping maybe you could do me a favor.
My favors aren't worth as much as they used to be, Jeremy. But what can I do for you?
This place makes L.A. look like the Midwest. Chicks are begging me in the street to be in a movie. So I figure, when in Rome, right? Anyway, this serious little hottie calls herself Claire Sin, asks...
I'm saving years since in the open world.
Why I only shoot hetero, and I have no answer. I mean, at first it was all about, I love big dicks, my boyfriend has a big dick, and then Farisa unzips it and I go, holy shit. But there's this whole audience I haven't tapped yet, and I need some stranger in the street to point it out to me. She's way interested, but not in guys. I'm thinking, who could break in an amateur with some pro-level Sappho shit? And when I mentioned you, she just about wet 'em. I guess she's...
Yes?
Sorry, I was rambling. What?
Yes. Breaking in a serious little hottie sounds like fun.
Yeah? Awesome! Fresca fucking coy! Oh.
Where and when?
Just one more thing. I want you for this one, but if it takes off and you get back into directing, well, supply and demand, right? Think Bruni would be interested if there's enough to go around?
Oh yeah, she'd be perfect. Scare the bejesus out of him. But she's not here. She's still shooting. They wrapped today and she's catching the red-eye tonight.
And the awards are tomorrow. Well, no time like the present, right? I'll text you the address.
Sounds good. Do you need me to, bring anything?
Nope, I've got my Boy Scout bag. The classics, plus some crazy new shit. Most of these chicks party hard. Gotta be prepared, right?
Cool. I'll see you in, let's say, 2 hours?
Perfect.
Nice little
Hey there.
brag for head.
Need anything? Sure.
Oh, but like as I was saying, you need to be able to punch through the DT, so you need to have an automatic that does more than the armor you're going up against, like a fair amount. Because otherwise, just go with, you know, a semi-automatic or a...
Hey there. Need any?
Like a lever action, or a bolt action, or a pump action, because then you can punch through it easily.
Hey Sasha, it's Fresca. Putting together a possible cast list for Pitch. It's a sequel to Vault Boy's Day Off. Interested?
Why? Ginger is getting too old.
No, Ginger's back, But in this one, the lead role is her daughter. You'd be perfect.
Sasha is thinking... No.
Look, I love Mo, but he's a pain in the ass to work for, and he can't be paying you shit. If this is about your contract, I can get you out of it with one phone call. I know who faked your immigration documents and why.
Everybody is hearing rumor about Sasha's papers. It's so 5 years ago. Maybe it was mistake. Sasha is not reading English so
she...
good.
Sasha, I don't care about that. I'm just saying you don't have to worry about your exclusivity clause. Plus, I think you'll find working for me is a lot of fun.
It's not about contract. It's about style. You make movie, too much talk. Mo make movie. Sasha gets what Sasha wants non-stop.
Okay, but you're passing up a ton of money, the chance for a pervy. If you change your mind, you know where to find me.
Sure thing. Kisses, babe.
Wanted to get that out of the way just in case anybody wanted to see what it says there.
Coming from the north?
I always thought that he like came up to you and said something, but I guess not.
Hello. You smell what, Six? Gotta meet a guy behind the barracks.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear
See ya.
winter.
Walk so slowly. At least with like Jeannie May, when you bring her to a death, you know, she speed walks, she power walks.
Hello. Okay, see ya.
Even getting back to me, he just fucking slow walks. Now, I swear Chance's knife has weapon mods for it.
Okay, it's all taken care of. Just... stop. Alright, come on then.
Yeah, it's nice that the...
Wait up a sec, I gotta hit this. Oh yeah. Sweet, sweet jet. This'll take the edge off. Hey, do you wanna have some fun?
So, the fun that he wants to have is basically
you never
just
let me do anything. Alright, fine, let's go.
It's a prank in the barracks, or the other building, I believe. Yep, and here's one of the visual effects of using Jet. But yeah, it's glitched. It's never worked for me. I can't fix it. So I always just tell him no fun allowed. But yeah, change his knife. I'll probably have to do that, the X key menu. And hopefully it works. I swear it has mods, because I'm pretty sure that the combat knife has mods, and it has mods to every single unique weapon. Pretty sure every single one. so colorful.
Hey. When I got this assignment, I was hoping there'd be more gambling.
What the hell? That was me making sure that sometimes I'll pause the video, the recording, and then unpause it. But I'm always worried OBS is gonna fuck up. So sometimes I'll swap screens, make sure it is paused.
Caravan, citizen, pilgrim, or...
Here's Liam O'Brien.
Just need something for the logbook, keeping tabs on traffic throughout the outpost. Although mostly
He's
just...
like a third of this game.
Oh, Knight. You must not be from around here. If so, doesn't do to get too friendly. This isn't the Republic. Oddly enough, Legion's a little more forgiving about friendships. Out here, it's not as accepted. Not that I mind being friends, it's just being open about it in the outpost. Well, I have to work here. Now, wait a minute. Republic's a sight better than other alternatives. Women are serving here, after all. The rest, well, might take some time. And they're more accepting back west, like I said. In the meantime, if you need something repaired, let me know. I can sign the work order. As long as caps change hands, I can put them back in yours. Let me sign off.
So, I think, if I remember right, you're supposed to be able to get, like, free fixes out of him. But, like, I think they took that out because it was too broken. Like, you'd save too much money. I also just don't like the fixing mechanic of New Vegas in terms of, like, paying to have it done. Because it costs, like, as much as the weapon does. You might as well just buy a new one.
Hello? Evening.
I love the smell of radiation in the morning.
Looks like we got a new visitor in the old Brom. Help. Now look, I appreciate...
Pretty sure this is also Liam O'Brien.
Remind me again why we're killing giant bugs for the new California fuck-up lick.
Because we want money. And to improve trade.
Hello?
Hello.
So, I'm trying to get to that vacuum tube, and also this is, they took audio from, a YouTuber that also does New Vegas stuff. He's part of a duo, and I was super excited because I forgot I had him in. But yeah, I'm trying to get this tube. I tried pushing him out, but I think he's scheduled to be here, because he does mention, he mentions why he's there. Yeah, I didn't notice that it said detected again.
Hey.
I also forgot that they can just take your shit like that. I don't think he has dialogue for Katya.
Hey! How have you not seen me around here before? I live here. My rifle's broken. My rifle's broken. Rifles are always broken. That's all I do is fix guns. That's all I do every day because everybody breaks their guns in the weirdest ways possible. Did you try replacing the batteries? I wish that I had somebody that was even remotely similar to me that I could talk to. Yes, I fix rifles. What do you want? Yeah, you and everybody else. What did you do to it? This dust out here is literally the worst. It's moon dust, and if it rains at all, it just sticks to your boots like Yeti shit. At least there's actually stuff to do there. And the people at Forlorn Hope are somewhat competent and don't break their rifles by slamming them in the door to the building. Big statues, they're real stupid. You can't climb to the top of them. Don't jump off. It really hurts. What tipped you off? The fact that I'm competent? Yeah, I know. Makes you wish for a nuclear winter. Makes you wish for a nuclear winter. Shut up! Well, thank you for admitting that you broke it. How did you break it? I'm assigned to work in the armory, and I've finished everything for today. I don't know, I guess there's like a bunch of ants down there.
Not for long.
So, Ranger Jackson won't let anyone through. You gotta act like you're mediocre, because otherwise they ask you to do extra things. Alright, man, take it easy, try not to go insane, I guess.
Hey, looks like we got a new visitor.
Remind me again why we're killing giant bugs for the new California fuck-up lick.
But yeah, he was a small arms repairman in the military. In the story about the dude breaking a rifle on a door was from an episode. And if I remember right, the guy
Six, check out what I
saw
found.
that
It's one of those pre-war
there was a
magazines
door.
on
Evening.
Hey, Brahmin.
It's on
Sky Brahmin.
Damn, I wish I could read.
Must be delivering to Ghost. But yeah, fucking, dude saw that the door was locked, wanted to get in, used his rifle, broke the rifle. It was on base, if I remember right, so it was even worse. Oh, and this is from another mod that we're not even gonna touch for like another 20 fucking episodes or so. So we're gonna see how long Georgie lasts.
Howdy.
He's a joke. He's just Georgie. He exists. That could be a good challenge run. See how long you can last with Georgie.
New face in the outpost. Must have come from the north. So, what do you have? Take a look.
That was one of the better cuts that I did. There's a bad cut later on. Speaking of, I was gonna mention how the audio, when she said yes during the audio log,
Background?
how it was like disjointed and how I hate stuff like that.
Take a look.
And even in TV, where like there can be like a pause where like they need to be interrupted for the interruption to happen. But there was a solid like second and a half, 2 seconds. But I also want to mention that since, like, I also need to get better with my timing. But that was, like, a fucky-wucky on the software, where, like, it was too... the timing was weird, and the cutoff point was funky. And by the time I'd be able to notice it, it was like, I had already done like 5 minutes of editing on it. And I was like, I don't want to fucking do that again.
Hello?
Probably could cast at some point. I was checking the troopers in case there was another character here. There might be one somewhere.
Evening. Background?
Thankfully, from what I can tell, I probably don't need to save for the most part for checking to use dialogue options, because there's always a talk to you later
Background?
kind of option.
Maybe. Just let...
Hey.
Yeah, I bought a book from her. I don't know if I read it this episode. I should check.
What's with all the looking, Mr. Looking? Eyes forward, Soldier Boy.
Oh no, he's found famous rapper Soulja Boy. DMX died the other day. So that's a thing. I think he died the same day that Prince Philip died, and some third person died too. I don't remember who. A lot of fucking people dying. I think DMX died of like a drug-induced problem, kind of like the person who gave birth to me. So that's a thing, you know. The homophobic motherfucker. Don't give a whole lot of shits about him, but you know. It's a fun fact. Fucking I think Georgie like stops mid-run to smoke. It's like whenever his animation for run ends, he just smokes. Also, grenades, they don't go very far. I need to get the mod. I think it's called Heave Ho or something like that. That increases velocity. I don't know if velocity increases distance. Hopefully it does, but, you know. I'm constantly worried I'm gonna blow up the stag. Thankfully he can take a hit or two, but it's just an issue of, like, if I cause enough damage, is he gonna get pissed? Also, since we aren't supposed to refer to the stag with he, does that technically, like, stag is an it, does that mean that the stag is technically non-binary? One of the things I like about the fucking ragdoll mod is that there is locational, like, damage stuff, where, like, if you shoot them in the knee, they're more likely to be like, oh, my knee, or, like, they'll flinch more. And so that's cool. Eventually I'll get survival up to 60. Yeah, the Darting Cazador might be the thing I'll go with soonish. I don't know. I like the big hammer. I like just smashing stuff, but it's not really killing stuff in like one hit. Like the weaker stuff, because the hands aren't that strong. I feel like I could just shoot these things to death with like a shotgun fairly easily. Yeah, there's some neat little niche perks you can get, like the Roach Lover that makes them appear at your feet. Because you got Stankfoot. I'm probably gonna get Tech Junkie. I have to look into that because I'll do that right now, actually. Because there's a perk that lets you build robots. That might be a prerequisite. Okay, so Tech Junkie.
That's the last of them. Now can we please go do something less pointless? Weather-wise, it's such a lovely day.
Okay. Let's see. Robot.
Appreciate the help. Wish... No, I mentioned you might accidentally get supplied, and I meant it. Not allowed to contract murder. Still, a requisition form or two can get...
Okay, I need to find a robotic expert. That might be a vanilla one.
Hello.
Hey. Alright, man, take it easy.
I thought he would have new dialogue because of the killing the ants. But yeah, it looks like I need to get robotics expert, and then I can get a perk that makes it so that I
Background? Just my...
first engineer robots. Also, you'll see that her speech challenge decreased slightly.
Oh, well, yeah, I can do that.
Or barter. I think it was speech. But it's because of the NCR rep increase. Also, hopefully I have appropriately censored this enough. Because, guess what? The non-nude version didn't work. Oh boy. I tried just looking away, but then I was like... might as well go full ham. Hopefully that's censored enough. Yeah, I can craft deployable robot kits. I decided to go into it full because I was like, you know, fuck it. If I gotta censor it, I might as well just go hard. So one of the things, cool fun facts, is that by doing these, you find out what people look like under their hats. And yes, that includes Veronica. Her hood of power is removed. Now let's see, what skill do I need to get this in New Vegas? Science 50, that's not hard. So by like level 23 or 26, I think it was, I'll be able to get the ability to make robot companions. And then I can bring...
Sasha, Fresca is wanting Sasha to make movie. is knowing about papers is offering to tear a contract.
What'd you tell her?
It's clerical error. No one here is knowing, and Sasha is not understanding what...
No, dipshit. What did you tell her about the movie?
Nate, of course. Not interested in lovey-dovey video.
Russians are Khajiits.
But, Mo, if Fresca is telling what is happening to Sasha,
Though there might be
what
different
is
Russian accents, I don't know.
happening to Mo?
Calm down, babe. She won't tell anybody. If she does, her pal Larry takes the heat. We're just victims. Fuck, why won't that bitch do us all a favor and drink herself to death?
Mo is awful, but is making Sasha feel better. Kisses, babe.
Yeah, kisses.
For a flying honeymoon, they say. Cuff. Fly with me, let's fly away.
Oh, yes, robots. So,
Fly with me.
the one mod
let's
that
fly,
kills
let's
off your companions if you
fly
bring
away.
them, I'll just bring robots. Because I can bring them in little boxes, and then I can deploy them. So I can have an army of robots. And I believe there's another perk that lets it so that I can disassemble robots and then get more bits out of them, and then I can, I can use those to make my robot companions.
Look who it is.
Oh, bear necklace. Only one head, though. That's weird.
50 caps. You've got yourself a deal.
Oh, Doug. I had to censor this one more so. You'll see why soon enough. In the off chance that YouTube doesn't like me saying out loud, full presentation. Like Henry David, I'm nothing if not thorough. I think this is when it's a full... That's, no longer underwear, that is, yeah, I think this is about when it happened. Yep, that's just a bush. I was half tempted to just shoot Georgie. Because he's like right up on you at all times. I like to imagine that, like the player, he waits for you to wake up and just stands there over you as you sleep.
I serve as you see fit.
The reason why I linger around and don't immediately leave is there's a glitch. If you don't let them leave first, it'll like mess them up and they won't go where they need to go. So they need to physically leave the room. Like the cell or whatever. Since I can steal from Georgie, I'm wondering if I could just make him hostile and then kill him.
Hey, what's up?
But yeah, since I'm gonna stop doing the Coito stuff for a bit so I can level up and just go around taking pictures of people and all that, I'll probably tell Handy and the roughly 7-foot-tall fuck machine to leave me alone.
There's no employee discount. You pay me the same you pay the rest of them.
I'm wondering if I would have gotten good karma if I just said of course.
You got a point. Alright, let's do it.
I know a way to get good karma, I just remembered, but I gotta wait until I tell Hilly to fuck off after I buy him out.
You ever heard of pet?
I'll probably wait.
I had a mantis once. Senor Slicey Hands. He was like a green dog that clicked and scared the fuck out of people. Forget whatever happened to him.
Senior Slicey Hands. Anyway. Georgie. The fuck was I saying? Oh, yes. I'll probably buy out Hilly after the stock value is lower than 50. So let's see, 50 times one, yeah, that's 5,000, so I could wait until it's like 25. So I don't want to spend a whole lot on getting this place, because the way to do it is the fuck them over, get it cheap, and then start making the business actually work well. Because the way you make it cost him is by getting a bunch of workers and then not putting a poster so nobody comes here, but you still gotta pay him every day. I think I can get away with the butt. But
What's up, girl?
I'm not sure. I'm still sick. I'm gonna try to edit out all the sneezes and stuff, but like it's yeah. I might miss one or two. It just hurts my back to sit here editing because I gotta like lean forward and like click click click.
Howdy. Go get him, Tiger.
I need to check to see if I can cook via the fucking the oven there. Cause that's what a lot of player homes don't have, is the ability to cook using like the ovens. Though I'm probably gonna, yeah, I'll probably just settle on using the player house via the schoolhouse. Also from the mod, I'll probably put some stuff there too, just for like the sake of spreading out the museum. Plus there's a little spot where you put like skill books and all that. That's the edit that I was not satisfied with.
What size do you want
It was
to
off
be?
by like a second or two. But yeah, the fucking the one that I know how that feels, but the way that the one that Koito gives you, it's a nice little place. It has like a bookshelf, kind of like a comic book shelf, kind of like you go to a store with comic books and they got the shelves that are like the one that are very very high angle, like an incline. I don't know how you describe it. It's like bent backwards slightly. But I decided to dump $12.50 on this. No. Yeah, $12.50? This just is a nice little gun. Looks pretty now. A little bit more damage. It fires fast. It's got an interesting reload. I'm pretty sure that's how it works in real life, is it? You took the entire thing out. Although, if I remember right, it was like black powder based, where it was like the fucking, you put the powder in the ball. I think that's how it worked. And there was like a risk of explosion. But yeah, to see you next time.